Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Mandela Effect. Special alert update. Why you're not feeling well, and all the things that you're experiencing, and perhaps the unusual issues and circumstances that are happening in your life at this time. Normally, I speak from an authoritative perspective, but tonight, well, it's nighttime here, I am merely the reporter. This is not my first-hand knowledge, and this is the first video I have made where it is not my first-hand knowledge. As you know, or perhaps you don't, I get thousands of messages and emails on a daily basis. And I'm getting reports from independent people who do not know each other all over the world, and they're reporting the same thing. Besides the usual, folks are not feeling well, health issues, ringing in the ears, and etc. I have been told from one source that what is happening is, you're all familiar, I hope, with the idea of perhaps a doppelganger, or parallel Earths, or parallel timelines, or alternate realities. And we know in quantum physics that particles have sister particles. So we know in this world today that we're in, according to quantum physics, there's pretty much a double for everything. And then there's all the theories I just spoke about. One report that is, I consider true and accurate, and I agree with it. And I received another report, but we'll start with the first report. This person said that essentially what is happening is that all the other parallel Earths, all the different timelines, all the different realities are collapsing into one. As this happens, the physical bodies are not collapsing into one, and the conscious memories are not collapsing into one. What is happening as one reality merges into another, one reality is in essence extinguished and exists no more, and then becomes part of this reality. But what becomes part of this reality is the energy of the old reality. So there are, I'm sorry this is a new theory for you, multiple yous. There's more than one of you, and you exist on many different parallel realities and timelines. As they converge, they extinguish, and what's left behind is the energy. So let's say there's a version of you in another reality that experienced a lot of financial problems. That reality is extinguished, and then that energy now collapses into you. So you don't have the conscious memory of it, you don't have a physical body coming into you. What you have is the energy. That energy comes into you, and now you unfortunately have to deal with that energy that the other you left behind. Perhaps you had an issue of anger, and then that on the other you, and now that energy is bestowed upon you, and unfortunately you're left to deal with it. Perhaps another you had physical issues, and now and that energy is left to you. Perhaps you had fears. We could spend all night going through the list of all the different human experiences you could possibly experience, that perhaps you yourself did not experience them, but the other you did. And now as these realities merge, unfortunately you are in essence the original, and you are left to deal with these, you think of as fragmented parts of you, these other yous. And as they come back together into you, the original you, you're left to deal with these energies. And that's why you might wake up one day and all of a sudden you, out of the blue, have all these financial problems, or you have all these medical issues, or you have all these issues, and you simply don't understand where they're coming from. Maybe you're in a family where you have a husband and wife and a bunch of kids, and all of a sudden you notice all your kids are kind of acting cuckoo crazy and absurd, and you can't figure it out, and you're just perplexed and wondering what's going on. Well, what is going on is these energies are being bestowed upon the folks you know and yourself, and they're being left to deal with it. The next report I have comes from a meditation group. They do group meditation, and they do not know about the Mandela effect. They're not familiar with the Mandela effect or CERN or any conspiracy theories or any of that. They're not that type of group. They are a meditation group, and what they picked up is that what I just spoke of, that all these realities are merging into one, and the original is being left with all the residual energy from all the other versions of you, and now you must unfortunately deal with it. So that, my friends, is one facet of what you're experiencing. And I believe this to be true. The next report comes from me, first-hand knowledge. Now I'm speaking from authority. I have been told that there are benevolent beings helping us. At the same time, we don't like the phrase raise your vibrational frequency or bring you to a higher dimension, but this is the terminology that you've come to know. They are doing their best to help you. As you change your frequency, it is not something you're used to. It's uncomfortable for you. So that is the other side of the coin as to why you're experiencing these health issues. So it's a combination of realities merging and a combination of the benevolent beings of the universe helping you. This coupled together has become rather overwhelming for you, and is being done in stages to gently guide you and awaken you. Please be patient. The timelines merging are not their doing. It is a different force, and they are not in control of that. They are aware of it and trying to do what they're doing in sequence to not overwhelm you. So it's a roller coaster ride. You'll have a time, they'll be helping you, humanity, and it's uncomfortable to change. Change, unfortunately, human beings recognize this as something that is uncomfortable, and it is. I'm human. It's uncomfortable, but it's done for your benefit. For example, the ringing in the ears, highly irritating, but is done to help you. And then, unbeknownst to them, a reality will all of a sudden merge, and then they have to stop what they're doing. The realities merge, let you adjust, deal with that. Some of you folks call it karma, that karmic energy that's left behind. And once you deal with it, and unfortunately everyone has their own pace to which this is done, and once everyone is as a general collective ready for the benevolent beings to step in and help again, then they do. This is understandably completely overwhelming at times, and it is a roller coaster, a very wild roller coaster. We ask that you hang in there. It's necessary, because we're behind. We're very behind, and we are playing catch up. The universe is responding at a much faster, rapid rate than was expected, and therefore the beloved beings have to step up as well, but also be sensitive to the human psyche and what they can handle. So this message is for everyone to fasten your seatbelt, hold on, please enjoy the ride. It's okay to yell and scream and have joy and and also to be tired and exhausted. Many of you will sleep for days, many days, and you don't know why. It's because your body needs a rest. This is a time where you need to listen to your bodies. I know you have to go to work, but if your body says you need to rest, try to go to bed earlier. You may feel it's so natural to sleep all weekend long, and you may feel like a slug, and then give yourself the excuse that you're sick and make yourself physically sick to give yourself the excuse to sleep all weekend. But please don't do that. You don't have to tell people you're sick to stay in bed all weekend. Simply acknowledge what the body needs and do it. Then there'll be periods where you want to stay up for days and you don't know why. Well, don't let it interfere with your work schedule, but simply do that to honor your body's request and stay up. But do, of course, get your rest, and then on the weekends sleep a lot. So try to manage your work week, your daily routines, all around what is happening in the universe, and adjust and make modifications, and simply do the very best you can. There is no such thing as trying, simply do. This is a matter of doing. As always, I'm preaching to the choir myself. Whole food, plant-based diet, distilled water. You can do research. Some of you say add, what is that? Some baking soda. Some people have another formula to help your alkaline acidity levels and whatnot. There's a lot of research you folks can do, but we're not going to educate you on the medical needs at this time. The purpose of this video is to discuss the emotional needs, your soul, and as you say, karma. You can all do your nutritional research on your own. Some of you say iodine's important. So there's many tricks of the trades in nutrition, but a whole food, plant-based diet, distilled water are keys to start with. And you can do the research on your own. So pay attention to your bodies. Listen to them. Understand that there are benevolent beings in the universe here to help you. And you all be well. God bless, and peace be with you.